Hello, guys. It's been a long time, really a long time, and I want to share a crime story with you guys. Don't know if I can share my screen here. Yep, here. Want to take you guys here. Um, about a story in Reddit. I want to analyze with you guys, make some assumptions. If you have questions, you can put them, can read out for you guys enough. And let's go. So, hey everyone, I've been deep diving all the cases. If you're wondering, the heading is in 1989, Mark Kilroy went to South Padre for spring break. He never made it home. A cult kidnapped and sacrificed him just across the border. This is a 1980s case where um, the victim was unlucky to be killed in such a state. So let's start off. So Mark was a 21-year-old pre-med student at the University of Texas. Smart, athletic, class American guy. In March 1989, he went to South Padre Island for spring break. The day of his high school buddies. Beaches, bars, floating the shore, spring break chaos. Now, I want to jump until TJC date. But on March 14, around 2:30 a.m., while walking back toward the border, Mark got separated from his friends. One of them had stepped aside to pee when he got back, and Mark was just gone, like vanished. To cut the chase, to cut the all reading, I want to shift to where the story is. At first, it looked like just another spring breaker getting lost or maybe arrested. Then, um, Mark missed for weeks. Mark missed for weeks, and I know what this means, and it's not right. Yeah, it's not right. Mark had been kidnapped by a cult led by Adolfo Jose Constanzo, a Cuban American drug trafficker and self-proclaimed El Padrino, which means the Godfather. His group was called Los Narcostanicos, basically a mix of cartel activities, violence, and twisted occult beliefs. I mean, this group was bad. I mean, when I say bad, it's really bad because you can imagine covering a cult. I mean, two rings, a cult, and they are dealing with drugs, deadly combination, and victims are never lucky. And so this group was called there, yeah, and it involved ritual sacrifice, except Constanzo, who took it way further. He was obsessed with it, and I've covered a crime story. Can go back about cults and how crimes are made within cults or beliefs. He believed human sacrifice um, gave him protection for his drug business. They've been killing people for wealth, or usually random locals or rivals. But Constanzo, he would want something superior for the next ritual. A fit American, one they pretended to be cops and then he was caught at gunpoint. Then they kept him tied up overnight in a car. The next day, they took him to the field behind the ranch. Now here is where the crime is being committed. You see, um, he was tortured. Um, you see, possibly sexually assaulted. The writer here guesses that he was sexually assaulted, which I don't think so. You know, I was not there. The writer was there. Let's stick to the facts that he was tortured. Constanza then killed him with a machete blow to the head or neck, which here we say a counterpart. But when you have a post-mortem on the victim, you can have the actual what happened, you know. Yeah, and they removed his brain. Here's how things get graphic. And boiled it in a cauldron with blood, bones, a tortoise shell, and other ritual items. Oh my god, this is crazy. His spine was removed and threaded with wire so it could be worn as a necklace. Oh my god. His legs were chopped off and he was buried with 14 other victims in a shallow grave. I mean, if you look at health wise, these could have been hazardous to the criminals, Constanzo and the other likes. You know, burying 14 victims in a shallow grave poses a health risk. You know, and also some wild animals can come and dig up the grave. Let's continue. 15 bodies were found at Santa Elena. Some sources to 27, but 15 were confirmed, and most were mutilated in horrific ways. Missing hearts, ears, spines, and chocolate. You know, here is where forensic experts love, and I mean love, because you can't make an attempt to miss an evidence. You know, some observation like this are things like crucial to get a serial killer, you know. And the country leader, Constanzo, fled to Mexico City. I believe he was Mexican, with his inner circle, including Sarah Alderton, a Texas college student who lived a double life. By day she was a normal student, and by night she was La Madrina, the godmother in this death cult. Remember, Constanzo was the godfather. Think about that. Uh-huh. Later, on week 6, cops would actually catch up with him at an apartment. You know, Constanzo here really tried to act very well, but no. You know, you are throwing money out of the window, and you see, um, things like this are not like they're not good. I mean, throwing money to the people so that can cause chaos, not be arrested. Ali move. Before police could get him, he ordered one of his followers to shoot him and another cult member dead. And police finally went in, both were already gone. You know, the wife or the girlfriend at that time was arrested. You know, in 1993, they will be later be convicted. Sentences to 30 to 60 years. Aldrati is still in prison, but in my next video, I'll promise you to update on the Sarah Aldrati condition. And, you know, Mark's family turned the grief into action and created a foundation to fight substance abuse. They've spoken a lot about Travis safety and how what happened to Mark was not just bad luck. It was a collision of drugs, and violence. You know, it's so sad. I mean, I want to make sure this um this um this story is true. You know, let's Google about it. Let's Google about it and not um think it's a hoax. I know it's not hoax, but I want to Google about it. You know, the victim was called Mark Kilroy. Let's Google about him. Mark Kilroy. Kilroy. Yeah, yeah. It's confirmed. It's him. Confirmed. Let me share a screen right now. Yeah. It's him. No, if the Wikipedia approves of it, this was a real case, man, and it's so sad. This victim was subjected to this kind of death, and I mean, cults mostly come with religion. Christianity is affected, Islamic is affected, Hinduism is affected. You know, Hindus for most part, I believe they take part in cannibalism, and Islamic, we mostly associate them with terrorist organizations, and Christianity, we uh, associate them with cults, dangerous cults. You know, there's a cult I covered, as I've spoken earlier about Shakahola, and how even someone in the Europe started a cult of sex. You know, you can get intimate with everyone, and it's bad. It's bad, man. I know, guys. It's been a while since I've posted anything, and yeah, next time we'll cover another one. You know, I'll be doing this, going live mostly. For the videos, I'll be uploading, but not right now. I'll be focusing on live. So my fans come and comment, like, if you like. You know, maybe I have one fan, two fans, I don't care, but the message is out. I've covered one crime case, and you know how this went, how a crime ended up cutting short a life of a college student whose life would have been brightened. So sad. Thank you guys. Until the next stream. Bye.